I looked at the list of PS Plus games. I'm like, why do I subscribe to that service? Oh, that's right, because WoW's coming out. I'm more tempted just to cancel my pre-order for that and just get on this, because I'm kind of tempted. It's like, I rarely use my PS5 anymore ever since getting this or play on PC. I don't use my Switch, really, so... But anywho, back to what we were doing. Hello, we're finally back on our usual time. We're going to be checking out a new game that came out yesterday called Eternal Strands, which is a game I've been looking forward to. I've tried a little bit of the demo that they released on Steam, just see if it was actually any good. So far, it feels like a pretty solid game. It scratches that itch I want from a sequel for Immortals Fenyx Rising that Ubisoft's never going to give. uh, oh. But also, some people compare it to Monster Hunter. I can definitely see the Shadow Colossus vibe to it, even though I've never played a Shadow Colossus game. But I have played, I haven't finished it yet, but, what was it? Last Guardian, which is made by the same developer. So, we're gonna jump. Actually, I should head to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back anyway. So, because I looked at one of the games that I already have on Steam, the Pac-Man World remake, where it's like, I don't hate it, but it's like, it just feels like an inferior version of of Pac-Man World. Aside from Anubis Rex, which at least they fixed that issue. But everything else is just mediocre at best. It's a decent game. It's like, I generally prefer the original no matter what. Like, the remake just feels too easy. Although they made the maze part a bit more tedious. Anyway, like, what else? On Life, not touching that. Payday 3. I have Payday 2 on Steam, but didn't really care for it as much. It's like, I don't play shooters. Like that, at least it's like, it doesn't really interest me, so it's like, meh. That's why I'm just like, I kind of want to just pre-order while it's on here and just not bother with my PS Plus subscription. Because, like, I'm paying for Game Pass. It's like, you get more out of it than you do with PS Plus. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's jump into Eternal Strands. Let's see if the full game is actually good. I've heard some good things about it, so let's see. I like the intro. That's cool with Yellow Brick Games. Alright. Let's see. Any options? Show subtitles. Yes. I guess if it gets annoying to a point, we can always turn off the tutorials. Because, it's fine at first, but if it constantly shows it, I'm just gonna turn it off. Let's do normal for now, at least. We're not doing easy mode. That's for babies. It's like if I want to do a second playthrough of this game, I'll do on hard.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Still, my luck might be changing.
I like the cutscenes.
A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Thanks.
Bryn! Over here!
I think I skipped these cutscenes while I was playing the demo
What
because
do
I
you
wanted to
think?
do the story and like an actual playthrough of it.
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
Let's see. Questions hubs like below. We'll loop back to ask more questions. The top option.
I know the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right. The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
That clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Expeditions. So it really does sound
I
like
need to
Monster
reach the
Hunter though.
watchtower, not head back to the caravan.
No visuals on the scry. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
The veil. Even more impressive up close.
Just this. Shall magnify the enchantment and
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
It's always the beautiful stuff
Till
that's
now.
dangerous. Okay, so this is definitely the part from demo. I'm trying to remember if you destroy this, you get anything. Nope, doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna also destroy this. Why not? Just trying to get put back into the controls.
That wall is completely frozen.
Lifts and moves objects and creatures. A aura makes marks valid targets, while those marked red are too heavy for the current level of the strand.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal amulets. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
There we go. Now I just gotta wait for the fire to go out. I should probably just move anyway. It seemed like I was gonna take damage regardless, so might as well grab it.
Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
What is that?
There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Investigate the cave. Alrighty. Climb in any direction. I have these potions. There we go.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Darn's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
Bring connections back.
Oh, there we go. Can fight the normal animals now.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you
I
out.
mean, what else would that be?
Rita's breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dharm, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Okay. So I was just thought for some reason there was like a heavy attack. I wasn't just forgetting parts of the demo. Oh well.
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
X. That was just a waste of time whacking those. At least these will actually give me something. I think once we get through the tutorial, that's when I'll just turn those off. Also, is there an option? Camera sensitivity. Yes. Okay, much better.
It's an ash peak drake.
Rapidly freeze water in the air to create chunks of ice, useful for pinging foes of all sizes or creating ledges or bridges. For distant targets, aim at the furthest point and draw the ice closer. Oh, I see. I was doing it wrong when playing the demo.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path.
Jeez, you think
Dark's
the
still working on
mana
this
gauge would be
but you
happening
need to keep
no
moving.
longer.
Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
Oria, that drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
I'm just whacking thieves.
Nice work. Keep moving.
Where's the Drake though? Oh no, the Drake got
Damage
one of those
Casper was
puppers.
right. That drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast. Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Oh, right. Switching back to that. Since sword just makes it automatically better in choice when it comes to, let's see, draw and then God, this would be so much better than PC, I swear. Oh, you know, since he thinks it's cool to set things on fire, you know what? You think it's cool to put things on fire? Here's some ice. You need to chill out, but. I don't know why you take damage from that block of ice. It's so weird. Nah, I'll just stick with the bow. I'll just stick with the sword. It's just more useful to begin with. I feel like during the demo I just really didn't like the range gameplay with the bow and arrow.
Following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
I liked that. That's let's see. Switch to the ice wall for now. The camera's a bit wonky at the moment because I tuned up the sensitivity. But it's like, I'll take it. Just so I have a proper way of, like, actually... Okay, I might actually move it, just change a little bit in the settings. There we go. Okay, let me also change it so I can get the ice wall up in here. That Drake won't go away. Oh.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
I guess it just heals automatically. Because I thought for some reason the tonic would just... we'd get an additional tonic, but I guess it heals you as well. You just grab it. Yeah. I'll do the archery a little bit. Bro, the battery's falling low after how long I've used this controller? Damn. Got better battery life than the Xbox One controller.
That can't be an arc.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
Oh, time to fight the dragon.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
I guess archery's gonna be our best friend for this bit. Whoa, what?
What have you got?
Trying, but she's too...
Here's the arc. Hey, what's up, Grandmaster? Thank you for the hug.
Skies, if this isn't the strangest.
What the? Hang on, Bryn.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go now. Up ahead! Lead! Ah! Fine, keep moving! Guys, the arc!
Damn. I want that bull creature as a pet. I'm guessing it's like our hub area. This is the village where we prep before we go on hunts or expeditions.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
So like points are leaders?
As long as we don't all die here first.
All my life, If I wasn't dreaming about becoming a point, I was working towards it. To do it alongside a renowned Weaver band, it's a chance to make history. I won't let you down.
That's the spirit.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here.
Married to a cheese whale makes one happy, Nick. That is good advice to live by, especially a cheese whale.
The Enclave was once a safe haven for all Weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation.
What does one cheese whale swim in though? Is it, the cheese sauce from mac and cheese? Or is it fondue?
Since the Veil went up, Weavers took the blame for decades of war.
Or nacho
Stories
cheese?
that put children to bed, preach the evils of our magic. All because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, Weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival.
Yes.
Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Okay, so essentially it's like the village. Or the place you usually go to in Immortals Fenyx Rising to upgrade your equipment. And craft potions. Let's talk to you first.
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Brain, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll get around to it.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together. A priority.
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Casbin will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
I just want the real action to start. I want to find the biggest, baddest creature in the land and I don't know, climb it, or tear its strands free, or chuck a boulder at its head.
Would you mind flipping the order of those last two? A boulder might wreak havoc with the integrity of the strand.
For you, I'll think about it.
How thoughtful. You're going to make a great point, Bryn of Carnhaven.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
Kinda like him, he has a neat personality. Is this the arc? Let's talk to you. He's probably the furry character that gets the furries' attention for the game.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again. But, you know, I'm fine.
It doesn't sound like he's fine, but, you know, sarcasm, detection.
It's okay if you're scared, Sev. I'm a little nervous myself.
Oh, good. Our point is worried. One person who's supposed to be fearless.
Sav?
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
Of course.
Sure.
Ooh. Crafting arms and armor at the smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of material, forged, carved, etc. Those materials are divided into slots. The top slot uses most materials, but has the biggest impact on the item stats. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affecting color. Mix and match materials to create custom gear in both ability and look. Now what you say? Had to get in order. Oh, I said, yeah, that's the best kind of thing to get happy about. I said, the cheese whale, yeah. Wonder what the cheese whale swims in. Does it swim in fondue? Does it swim in the cheese sauce you see in mac and cheese? Or nacho cheese? Let's see. What do I see when it comes to sword and shield? Okay, so it also alters the item's appearance. Um, doesn't look like it changed the color for that though, unfortunately. Oh, swims in melted cheese? Ah. I guess it couldn't work out with the fondue. It'd be too hot for the cheese whale. Let's see. Cold resistance goes down. I do like the color though. Yeah, let's go with this one. Yes, we can't craft yet. It has an interesting crafting system. Let's talk because why
You've been
not?
busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm great. This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
A point has to have that kind of attitude. Just be careful. You don't want that lifetime to be cut short. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us.
Are you sure?
Right now, we need to focus on...
Seemed like
getting
the
our
other one
feet
was
back
not so
under us.
much.
And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
Seemed like Sev wasn't so much. Well, I did choose probably the wrong dialogue. Maybe that's why he was like that. Okay, now I'm gonna turn off the damn tutorial. Because there comes a point where the tutorial part gets a bit annoying. Let's see, we already talked to you. Let's see what... Assume you're wolf. Oh, Codex compelling. Oh, so like Hunter's Notes then. Let's talk.
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Hmm? Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Yes, clearly, because someone looking around doesn't mean you're a spy. What are you? Bomb loading water cooler, water dispenser with Bogard for temp selling heat cold. Temperature water. Durable stainless steel construction, anti-microbial coating, UI listening. Mine's coming out Tuesday. I'm good. I think ours is still going well as far as. How much did I go for? You sure? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I can't remember the last time I actually got one. It's like years ago.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, you're spying on them.
It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone.
I'm sure.
In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Let your mods know if you change your mind. Will do. How much was it by chance? Because that does sound a bit pricey, especially with settings like those. But I'm sure it'll be worth it, because, you know.
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma.
Sev just sounds like someone I know. You know, I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna highlight that later.
I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Let's see.
Before joining, I knew Auria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
To keep a points expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony.
Hey, what's up, Rick? How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sol.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire? Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
How's Eternal Strand going? So far it's going pretty well. We're just going for like the basic starting point. Then we finally get into like the actual meta game. But so far, it feels like a pretty solid game. I was curious about it because they showed it like some Xbox event last year, and it reminded me so much of like Immortals Fenyx Rising, aka one of the few good non-Assassin's Creed games Ubisoft puts out. That will never get a sequel to. Well, there was a sequel, but that got canceled, unfortunately. But the more I hear about it, it's like, some people say it's like Monster Hunter, so it's like, you know me, I gotta check it out. But it's really interesting. It's like, it combines like the aspects you would expect from like Zelda. The combat's interesting so far. As like the Shadow Colossus aspect I've seen through like trailers, where like you can climb on enemies and scale them and go for their weak spots. So I'm definitely curious to what that translates to this. Although so far I definitely like the melee combat more than the bow. I don't know. I hope there's more interesting bows, because so far the bow has the ranged combat feels kind of eh.
Are both Dom and Sola from Sansa?
I mean, on the plus side, this is on Game Pass, so if anyone is curious to try it, there you go. That's pretty much how I'm playing it. If I end up liking it, I'll definitely buy it.
No. In fact, Darm hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden.
Also, if they want to do like an animated series of it, I'd be down for it, because that's a beautiful art style for the cutscenes. It's very hand-drawn style, which you can kind of see with like the dialogue part here. It's really good.
I often wonder if Darm's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
Plus, it's something to keep me occupied before Wilds comes out in 4 weeks. I want it now. 4 weeks is too long. Then again, we're getting the beta next week and the week before it launch, so... Oh yeah, it definitely is interesting. Also, a really unique crafting system too. It's like there's so much going for this game.
I've travelled with the Weaver Band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this. What makes this one run so smoothly?
It just shows you how good the AA games are going. But yeah, it doesn't have like the budget like a AAA game, but I would say majority of AA games have more quality to them than most AAA games. Like one of my favorites is the Plague Tale series, where like if you ever look at gameplay, it kind of looks like The Last of Us, which I'd say Plague Tale is better by default because it's actually a game. I still need to get back to the sequel because that is really good. It took the aspects I really liked about Plague Tale of Innocence, but it actually gave it combat. Like, you don't get to kill enemies, you get to stun them, but still, that's a nice quality of life improvement right there in itself. instead of like rely on the slingshot and, or more like a fling shot if anything, you just fling stuff. And then like some kind of pot you can carry around to break on some enemy's head. But yeah. That's another example, like, when it comes to AA games being better than most AAA titles these days.
The obvious answer is Oria. Not only is she a strong point and leader herself, but
I'm curious to see if this game has any dungeons. Because Immortals Fenyx Rising was like Breath of the Wild, so I wonder if it has dungeons.
her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Yeah, I heard about that rumor. That's crazy. And people are hoping, like, it'll do well. It's like, no. I hope that isn't the case, because no game should be base price $100. Yeah, that's way too much. It's like, that's crazy. No, it should be the base price like every other game. It's like, $100 is just too much. It's like, okay, if it was like, I don't know, collector's edition wise, okay, that makes sense, but the game itself being $100 with like, yeah, it should be that type of price point. It's like, $100 is too much. Especially with, if it's gonna be the typical Rockstar mindset we've seen with like Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5, where they have like the mindset with the online mode and how grindy it'll be. And of course, don't forget shark cards. They're gonna heavily monetize that game. Jeez, that's right. It'll be more expensive for you guys. Yeesh. I'm hoping that it doesn't do that well. It's like, that's crazy, but... that's just crazy right there. It's like, jeez. Okay, let me check something real quick. It's like trying to figure out how you get that out. Not spending that on the base game. I wasn't planning on getting it either way, to be honest, though. I might get it at some point. I'm not like that crazy about GTA 6. But I'm expecting it to be a decent game. At the very best. At the very least. 200 in Canada for... What? Oh, I don't want to imagine like how much it'll be for Australia. They're usually like, the worst when it comes like converting currencies. That or New Zealand. But yeah, $100 for a base game, too much. That's just crazy, but I feel like people are gonna buy it anyway because it's Rockstar. I mean, hey, they got away with that remaster, right? They just know their audience. They will buy it anyway, no matter what. I'd laugh if somehow Nintendo be like, hey, you know, it worked. Why don't we charge $100 for Pokemon? I mean, you pretty much do it if you really think about it. It's like, for the two versions, it's like basically $120. Essentially, you get 200 for both versions. It's like, yeah, that's crazy. It's like, no. Yeah, pretty much. Consumers are really just the problem majority of the time. I mean, look at Disney. It's like there's that crowd that always wants more original stuff, but it's like they never go to see that stuff. They just go for like the live action remakes or the MCU stuff or the sequels. It's like y'all are just bad. If you made the game, Nick, we buy it from you in a heartbeat because you would make the price lower. Oh yeah. I mean, it would depend on the budget too, because at the end of the day, it does come down to like why somebody puts a price point on something to make it the money back from the budget. Unless you're that person that, unless you're that publisher or developer that makes something $60, it's not. The only one I could think of they bought was like Fox, which that's still crazy. I mean, at least I'm glad, like, the typical PlayStation player base didn't, like, the consumers for that didn't cave into buying Concord, at least. There was, like, some, but thank God. Because that's a game no one gave a shit about. Unless you're just somebody else just into shooters, really. Companies sell crap, consumers buy it thinking it's good, or are told it's good by said company. Yeah. Enables the of everything? Yeah, pretty much. Like that, or it's just some like YouTuber or influencer being like, buy this game, it's really good. Because they paid me to, I have to say it. Yeesh. If Disney bought Twitch, I don't know if they would. Because they would have to buy Amazon. I'm surprised they haven't done that already. Again, I imagine Amazon has more money in that type of aspect. Unless, like, because Twitch doesn't make that much money, I'm sure Amazon would sell in a heartbeat. Like, Twitch barely does any money these days. Why do you think they cave into, like, the careers and get them to stay? Disney bought Google and Amazon. I don't know what they would do with Google, to be honest. It's like, okay, they would buy out, like, YouTube and such. Like, what would they would do with it? Yeah, pretty much. It really is operating at a loss. Because it's like, it's not making that much money compared to, like, before.
Wow. Still, it sounds like a lot to live up to.
Damn, Amazon, why have you not sold it yet?
If it is, Aurea makes it look easy.
You said Aurea is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a not so obvious answer?
Ah, yes. While Aurea runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over.
Got one true alternative that is a YouTuber kick. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't know. It's like any company that tries to do like some alternative, it always ends up failing or just shuts down. Like, remember Glimish? That was a thing. Or like, that one Fox bot. Caffeine, that shut down. Yeah, I mean, there was reasons why they didn't last. Although Mixer definitely had potential, but it seemed like a platform that just didn't have that much going for it. I guess the only problem with Mixer, it's just like majority of the platform, the streamers would just play shooters. It's like unless you're someone who's really into that type of genre, it's like, eh. But it definitely had like really cool features and such. It's like at the time I looked, what's the most active category? Oh hey, it's the shooter. Oh, shooter. Sometimes Smash would have like a big following. For some reason, like the last year was still around. Frickin' Animal Crossing. Well, it's like what the hell? Barely Fortnite COD. Pretty much like there was like rare chance you'll meet someone that wasn't playing a shooter. It's like that just goes to my whole thing. I just get annoyed with modern gaming. It's like half the time, like the only thing developers will pretty much put out is just open world games and shooters. Which hey, nothing against those. It's just like we need more. We need more genres. So after a while, someone's gonna get fatigued and bored just playing those types of games half the time. But I'm just glad this year's Game Awards was not just basically an open world and shooter event like it was back in 2023. Yeah, that was it. But yeah, back to the subject. Yeah, essentially, like that's pretty much the only things people really played on Mixer: Fortnite and COD. That's just pretty much just hammered things in the grand scheme of things. Was that a 2020 game? 2022 title? I'm kind of surprised still at Elden Ring won. But hey, it's definitely a good game. It's well deserved. And also, Ragnarok definitely looks better when it comes to like the gameplay aspect. So it was definitely a tight year when it comes to Game of the Year that year. This year though. Uh I don't know. It's like one game. It's like I don't really care about the awards aspect of the game awards, but I'm like, why the hell did Astrobot win? Like no diss to that game at all. It's like what the hell? Like I think Astrobot's a good game, but it's like game of the year. Hell no. uh, Reminds me, is Twitch more popular than YouTube, or is YouTube more popular than Twitch? I think it depends on what you believe. If you want casual gaming, YouTube might be better, but Twitch is definitely more esports focused. Yeah, and plus Twitch has more to it as well, like art streams, stuff like that, music. I wouldn't say like that aspect, unless you're somebody who just purely prefers like video content, then there's that. Plus quality of quantity too. Yeah, that too. I guess it really depends, like, what your preference is. Like, do you prefer the streaming aspect and the esports when it comes to Twitch, or do you prefer the more simple video watching over on the YouTubes? Oh yeah, definitely. It's like you gotta be unique, or you're just or you're just in a very saturated area. Yeah, but I don't got that type of money. I don't got that type of money, especially like with Twitch and YouTube. It's like, do you know how much that would be asking for? Now that's the Disney kind of money you'd be asking for right there.
She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennig, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation.
But just look at the top level creators. Yeah. And then you just have like some people over here that just are controversy. Like that freaking roach, Asmongold. I don't get why people listen to that guy. Like, what the hell? People, there are better content creators to listen to that have actual good opinions. Ugh. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, it's that guy. I've heard some good things about that guy. Okay, so... He seems like one of those, like, less controversial type of people on Twitch. The Fat Man? Yeah. I haven't seen him, but some friend might talk some good things about him, so... Also, what's up, Dauntless?
The speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Oria trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
Dude is a guy that can poke fun at himself and just has a general vibe about him and his community. Yeah, it's definitely want to have a guy like that. It's like one of the top content creators. Someone who's just a good vibe. Someone who's just not a bitch. Or just someone who just wants to create controversy in some shape or form. Something that is solely missed these days with everything being so commercial and controversial. Pretty much. Or you're just someone that's just looking for attention. Stares at ASMR streamers.
It speaks volumes that Oria trusts you with taking over the expeditions this
Hot
soon.
tub streamers.
I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Oria was training her to become her replacement as point.
Too bad the people feed into those kinds of behaviors, though. Yeah, it's just you go on to learn, like, a lot that hate and controversial stuff just feeds. It's just what the people want. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way things are.
It was going well, then out of nowhere the training ended, and Oria began searching for a new point.
Oh, speaking of Dauntless, I've been keeping up with the whole, Dauntless, situation. It's unfortunate to hear, like, what that game went through. And now the layoffs. That's a good question. I think you just have to go into apps. Let me see. Okay, yeah, you just gotta... Actually, I don't know if you can actually uninstall it. I don't know. Hello, Luna Art. Hi? Hello? Well, welcome. Hope you're doing well. There's probably something online that can tell you about that. Like, I'm not too familiar with that. It's like, regular apps, I definitely know when it comes to that. I saw that big update and Dauntless was happy, then saw what it was. Yeah! It's like... It sounded interesting, then when you get into the actual meat of it, it's like, damn. A shame, because it seemed like a pretty decent alternative to Monster Hunter, but it's like... Man, it's like... How do you go from, like... And what's the point of the whole thing? It's like, what's the point of fighting them if you're not gonna get, like, actual parts to make the actual freaking weapons? That's just weird. Hey, yeah, I wouldn't blame you. It's like, yeesh. It's such odd choices. Like, how the hell do you just ruin something like that? Yeah, that too. It's like, are you trying to make something else? Because that's not like Monster Hunter. That's just something else. Like, what the hell?
I don't know if it was Oria's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Eesh. Developers, am I right? Or I think it's more maybe more so the publisher than it was the developers' intentions. That's what it smells like.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me. I wonder if she could be upset that I'm the new point.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Ah, great. Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, tell us about yourself. Are you actually an interesting character? Or are you just a one-noted person?
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
What? Side character? More than likely.
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall the inciting incidents firsthand.
I just wouldn't mean more in the sense, like, if she's a side character is actually memorable, or is she just like that side character that just exists? It's like, hey, you could be cool, but you're just such a uninteresting, unappealing character.
At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth.
Okay, sounds like she has an interesting backstory.
Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
I dig the accent as well.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
something's wrong, it's like, you're not gonna tell us.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
I'm happy to listen to you.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Okay. Let's see, when it comes to the codex thing, so essentially it's just like, to me it just screams like the Hunter notes from Monster Hunter. Wasn't there an arc we were supposed to talk to? Because this guy we awoken earlier.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
She's just there to tell plot. Definitely seems like it.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
What's over here? Okay, I suppose we can go change equipment. Don't have anything at the moment. Ooh, two-hander weapons. Hopefully it's better than the bow and arrow. So that's so far like the one part of the combat I'm not really like into as much. Like, sword and shield is just a much better weapon.
So after all the legends, this is it.
He taps on Miller sometimes? I'm not sure, because, like, I haven't really talked to him in a while. And it doesn't seem like he's really active in his Discord. I guess he must have stopped streaming. I don't know why. Cider said apparently he still, like, plays games. He's playing that Disney Stardew Valley game on his Switch a lot. I should probably DM him and see what's up. It's complicated. I'm sure there's just something going on that's preventing him from, like, streaming. I miss the sass. And, like, getting him angry. I still have that clip of, like, I triggered him. It's like, Nick, you come in here and tell me Luigi's Mansion is the best Resident Evil game? It's like, I don't even mean that. I'm just going there just to talk shit, just to piss him off, because I just know he's like a big horror snob. Which, Miller, RE7 is better than Village. Don't you be the guy who thinks the opposite. Because I know he hates that game. He hates 7. Just because it doesn't have zombies. Which, I mean, fair enough. I don't know. To me, like, there's more to horror than just zombies. Which I know that's like a staple of Resident Evil. But it's like, I think that you can do more than just zombies. But yeah, 7, I can agree with, like, the criticism, like, yeah, it lacks enemy variety, but at the same time, it's like, it feels like it's made that way, because there's only so much you can do in that swampy place. Though I saw there was like gators in the one of the DLCs. You hate running zombies? What about slow walking zombies? We all do. We miss them, man. Yeah, I miss them as well. He didn't play too many games like I was into, but I'd say personality-wise, he's just a cool person to hang out with. Have you played Left 4 Dead by chance, Grandmaster? You don't mind slow ones? They're easy to kill? Hell yeah. Especially if you headshot them. Because that's always like one game I could think of like for zombies. Zombies are not horror anymore. I consider it more as a thriller or survival. Pretty much. The one with Ellie? Eli and Dan? Maybe. I'm not too familiar with the names of the cast from Left 4 Dead. Yeah. Oh wait, no. You mean Elias? Because Ellie is from The Last of Us. Yeah, I thought so at first. It's like, I knew Ellie's from The Last of Us, but I was just checking, like, Elias. Yeah, that's the Last of Us. That's The Walking Dead. Although I had heard, like, the game of The Walking Dead is pretty good. Not my type of style, but it's interesting. Can't remember. I mean, I just remember Left 4 Dead as, like, just a fun little co-op game you could play with friends and just goof off. Too many zombie games? I mean, I would say there's a few of them, but is there a lot? I don't... Eh. Because, I mean, realistically, there's always stuff like Dying Light, Dead Island. I almost forgot. There's, like, occasionally some zombie games, but I wouldn't say it's like there's too many. Yeah, that's what they call them, clickers. And I understand they're, like, more like mushrooms, which makes them a bit unique.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here.
Oh, there's gonna be killing floor. Okay, but there is a bit of, like, I don't know, it's like, I wouldn't say there's too many zombie games, it's just more of a small bit of zombie games, essentially. I probably because The Last of Us just follows that, like, it was that era still going on. Because Last of Us came out when that type of trope was still hot. Like, you know, back when The Walking Dead was still popular, you had things like Zombieland. It's just the way Naughty Dog typically follows, like, the big trends. Right time, right place. Pretty much. It's like, you gotta strike the iron while it's hot, while the trend is still popular. Ticket is a really good zombie game. Can be really challenging at higher difficulties. Oh, that's right, JK. That's a game I've been wanting to try, just because it looks interesting. Is there a third one coming out? Because I know there's State of Decay 2, which they showed like the Xbox event way back. free on Game Pass? Okay, I'll make sure to download it later. It'll be another one of the few survival games I could play and not get bored of, hopefully. I've been trying Subnautica recently. It's like pretty fun. It's like if a survival game can keep my interest for more than a day, I won't get bored of it. You keep hearing that 3 is being made, but not sure. Ah. They were just running into some hiccups. Then Nick, you need to make another zombie game this year. Ah yes, I'll get on that.
Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
So I hate the fact that Microsoft put in a game in Game Pass in some of their games to steal their players before. Nani? Be careful though, characters are permadeath on death and state decay. Ooh. That makes it sound a bit different then. That's something I can get behind then. Because usually, when I think of permadeath, it's usually in stuff like Fire Emblem or... I want to say XCOM, but it's like Fire Emblem I could think of, like, permadeath. We are the human. That Aurea is just like one of the side characters.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
Although I want to imagine we get some kind of like bird armor. There's gotta be some unique armor in this game.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane 3 has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings.
Bird armor. Birdman.
It's 60 years old. Pre-surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Alright. Bird plus armor equals... Burmore? Okay, we're getting into the action part. Oh, we are going to get into that now.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
Come on, get into the
constructed
combat.
these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave.
Usually if it's like Monster, I'd just be like, I'm gonna skip all the dialogue and get to like the actual meat. And then you're just confused, like, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Skip all the dialogue at this point? Yeah.
Metaphorically, of course. The Loom Gates famously moved people one at a time, too dangerous.
Oh wow,
otherwise, I
he still
imagine.
talks anyway. Interesting. It's just too much now. Yeah.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Which I understand for like a genre like this, but it's
Have
like,
it any other way.
just get me to the actual game.
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
We evade the path near my tent to start scouting Glimwood Hollows. Okay, what's this then?
The scribe. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching.
Oh, okay, that's how they're able to watch her. Okay, so we just leave this part? Okay. Okay, finally, just now be able to somewhat explore now. It's like, I don't understand, they want to know these characters, but blah blah blah. Just get me to the damn actual gameplay. Yeah, it's like they could do that. Which that's like one thing I could also get the game like something too. It's like the cutscenes look really good. Impressive how a developer decides to use like hand-drawn art. But yeah, just do like that, some cinematic of that part. It's like, why can't you just do that? I know some would probably complain because like it's another cutscene, but it's like, okay, I just want to go for the dialogue and just get me to the game. Don't know why they put that cutscene in with the bird as a continue after done talking with them. Shrugs. Okay, we're finally traveling. It's like I could talk to that one person, but it's like, no, I'm done. Get to the actual combat. Let me get to some gameplay. Ugh. Ooh, beautiful. I wonder if this game has actual dungeons, if it really is like Immortals Fenyx Rising in some regards. Oh boy, archers. That must be one of the arcs.
I've got you clear as a sands of summer, Bryn.
Okay, now we get into actual gameplay.
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Veil.
That's right.
Traveling with dialogue? Yep, pretty much. Let's go with this one. You'll be fine. There you go. Right into the wall. Oh. Oh! Okay, we needed that material too for upgrade purposes. Wait. And before somehow we have like another thing of dialogue. Magic out of nowhere. Search, clear struck, the enclave, have mouse. Oh, okay. I still wish like some games had like the type of map like Indiana Jones had. Let's see.
That's the edge of how far I can push the scrub. I've got you.
Okay. Full crafting resources to safety for describe. Oh, I can only select 3. Might as well go. Let's see. Great outskirt. Oh, let's go with that one. I guess that works just because, like, that'd just be too easy to. We're gonna bring back, like, all of them. There goes the Deathless Run. Yep. Fortunately, we got our first death. I thought for some reason you could just, like, I don't know, I thought you could climb down there. I mean, you don't know why they put the cutscenes in after talking to the bird without having to walk like 5 feet away after all. Put the next cutscene as a continue within the cutscene steps. Yeah, that way it's just like you don't have to waste time to walk over. It just saves time for like the player. Not the ads. Oh, ripperoni ads. Damn it, Twitch. Why you gotta give us ads? Let's see where I'm able to actually go. Because I thought that'd be the way we were actually supposed to go. It was down this path. Oh. Let's try bow.
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
There we go. Okay, we got a different type of leather now. That's why I hate ads generally. Don't you have an ad block, Grandmaster? Unless Twitch found a way to go around that
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
ad
I'll set up a
blocker.
purifier for it and collect later.
Damn. Yeah, but it You don't stop it. Your VIP to me is stopping them. Oh. Wait, it does? I thought it was like you have to be subscribed to it for like ads to be blocked, or they have like that turbo feature. A friend of mine let me join their they invited me for like their family plan for like Twitch Premium, and I do not regret it. It's like YouTube is actually watchable. You still got ads? Ripperoni. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going with Grandmaster then. Now, it's mostly like if you're subscribed to the channel, or I think you just see either that or buy the subscription to Twitch Turbo? They'll stop showing ads. It's kind of odd, but you know, it's the way companies are. It's a way for them to get money. I'm sure they've found ways to get around like the ad blockers.
Hydras broke.
I always try to remind myself to like do like those ad breaks, that way the ads don't pop up as much. It's like what some other streamers I watch usually do as well. That was so easy. Then we go up against a boss, and it's like, what were you saying, punk? Oh, this is such a beautiful looking game. Again, it's Unreal Engine, so it's like, oh, so gorgeous. Nice music too. You're subscribing or joining Twitch Turbo, but that would require giving Amazon money, which you're not fond of doing. That's fair. It only just encourages them to do so. I could have sworn that was like the point of Twitch Prime. And thought VIP badge stops ads here. I don't know why you thought that before. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think just VIP badge is just for like viewers you select to show like support over the years and whatnot. Which I think is pretty nice for like a streamer to have that type of feature. You will never stop the ads. The ads will just be there permanently. You can't escape the ads. I think the only time I don't mind ads is like if I'm watching something on Hulu or some streaming service, like, yeah, it's whatever. It's only like 1 or 2 or 3 ads, it's like, eh. But it's like if it's YouTube or Twitch, then it's just like, that's kind of annoying. Oh wait, turn off ads on channels not be affiliate. No. Ads need to leave Twitch shit. Twitch makes more money from streamers. I mean, it depends on the streamer. It's like, the affiliates? Yeah, no. It's only the big people. It's a virus. It is already too late. Yep. The ads are just like the plague. Now, what were we doing in this game? I don't know. Maybe it's gotta be like Black Flag, like Elden Ring, where it's like I'm just gonna skip like the majority of like the main story stuff. I'm just gonna play the side stuff. It's usually like a good example for open world games. It's like you just feel immersed, lost, to where it's like it's side content interests you, and not just like heavily focused on the main stuff. Then the game is definitely doing something right. But if I'm watching a channel, you don't turn off ads, mostly to support the streamer. Yeah, although like ads don't really give like that much, but it's like it's always appreciated for stuff like that. You would have to remove the host to remove the parasite. For bad as Twitch is, YouTube is way worse with ads. Oh yeah, definitely. Have you watched like those pay-per-view events from like on the YouTube channel, Rick? God, that was like the thing that made me agree to like join my friend's family plan for YouTube Premium. It's like I could actually watch those freaking videos for once and not get ads. It's like I just want to skip to certain parts. I could care less about this one part. It's like just, I want to see specific parts. It's like, man, that shit got old. That was like, if you ever want to watch those free movies on YouTube, there's always gonna be some kind of ad. Amazon might start it, but its removal won't stop it. Oh, absolutely. What the hell are you? Oh, it's a little dragon. Do you still magic? Oh, the little shit turns invisible, that's why. You know what? You deserve a nice chill moment, buddy. Just gonna let you chill for a little bit. Oh, he's dead now. But you love having the ability to have background play on mobile? Oh yeah, that's... I don't get why they have to make that such a restriction. It's like on Twitch, you could just... On the mobile app at least, like... As much as bad that mobile app is, like... It's nice to be able to play things on the background. YouTube, it's like... Oh, you want that? You gotta pay. It's so stupid. Oh, they actually had a free trial thing from Game Pass? Actually, that doesn't surprise me, since Game Pass usually has, like, that type of thing for, like, Discord. I think I got, like, a free trial for Disney Plus at some point from that. Man, Game Pass Ultimate offers some nice perks sometimes. You had to let it go, though. Not paying the subscription. Ah, that's fair. Especially the price they offer it. They have for it. They also had like a Spotify thing at one point as well. With Game Pass. Oh. Why is it suddenly hot over here?
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit,
We'll eat. Just try not to poison him.
Ought to be more enemies around here, to be honest. Unless it's a hard mode thing. Really? Peacock? That kind of surprised me, not gonna lie.
The point. What a beautiful view.
You know what I would want to get Peacock for? Would be for, like, the Twisted Metal TV show. I guess as well, like, the WWE stuff, but they're moving to Netflix. Or, well, they moved anyway. Oh yeah, Paramount Plus. The home of the Halo show. I mean, there's also other stuff as well, but it's like the one I could think of. Which, I hear for the most part that the Halo show was kind of bad. Oh, and that Knuckles show that exists. Damn Paramount, how are you gonna get people to subscribe? Yeesh. I hope so, because it does get annoying after a while. Like, every company somehow creates a streaming service. There's usually sometimes they're worth it. Then there's like HBO Max where it's just not worth it. Like, at that point, you're just better off just getting cable. And they will eventually split again. Yeah, more than likely. Like, it's cool for, like, creativity with some of the shows they put out. And some, like, shows getting reboots. But then it's, like... Or some shows, like, coming back. But then it's just, like... You're paying for a lot more than you can chew. Sometimes they're usually pretty pricey. The other subscription service that is worth is F1 TV. Not only you get F1, but you get Beat Serve series, F2 and F3. Disney was just greedy. Yeah, for sure. They do be greedy. But then again, it's Disney. I also find it interesting that you can watch American Horror Story on Disney Plus. I find that rather interesting, because that's just a thing you would never associate Disney with. It's like, how's this on here? They all greedy. Yeah, at the end of the day, company just wants your money. Especially when they decide to raise the price every year. At least I can see the dragon. I feel at least like there's some enemy variety, because it's not just, hey, here's an ark that has a spear. That's good to hear about the F1 TV. Like, at least you get something out of it. At some point, I'm gonna probably cancel my subscription for like HBO Max. Cause I don't know what's the trend with them. They always remove like shows they actually own lately. Although they removed Teen Titans Go, that's probably the one good thing they've done. They got rid of the worst possible thing that exists. Only thing is though, much like with most sports, it's only seasonal. So I guess it's only worth it like when it's actually going on, and then like unsub when the season's over. Oh no, you freeze up, puppy. You die. You freeze to death. Well, he was gonna freeze to death and he got out, so now he has to die. I just keep forgetting blocking is a thing in this. What are you doing again? That's a good question. I'm just exploring. Where are actually the goals? Scout, Glintwood, Hollow. Look for a second Loom Gate and Feller's Arch. Look for a Great Arc near the collapsed mines. Okay, so looking for an arch, and we're looking for a boss. It's probably going to be the Shadow of the Colossus aspect. I'm just getting like too busy sidetracked with stuff. Which I will say, for open world, if it is open world, and you could get the player lost and feel immersed, you're definitely doing a good job. I mean, as long as the game doesn't feel like it's just dragging on. Where are those explosives when you need them? Oh. I see you. You freeze. And then for you, you're gonna get yeeted. I was trying to toss them to each other, but apparently the game doesn't want me to do that. Oh well. Oh my god, can you just die? Thank you. Do I just have too much stuff in my inventory? Oh, I do. Oh, I love the first Dragon's Dogma. Got lost, exploring everything. Oh yeah, that's definitely a game right there. I just kind of wish with Dragon's Dogma, I wish they had mounts or something to make traversing much more... less of a... make it feel less tedious, or just drags on. I do like the unique approach they do for the fast travel, though, because that's pretty interesting. Although for some reason, in the early game, wolves are just dangerous. I just died to those little shit. Dragon Dogma 1's really good. I haven't played 2. Oh. I need to play Dragon's Dogma 2. Well, I hear the sequel is pretty much like a more improved version of the first one. just hope the pawn AI is much better, because, man... Sometimes in that game, the first one, the AI is just so dumb. They just walk into danger. It's like, can we all just not die and get hit? I was holding up a little bit, considering, like, I just hear, like, the launch of it was just a bit rough. Your palm was crazy broken? How crazy broken we talking? Actually, what kind of class was it? I think when I do Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm gonna go for, like, the warrior build. Or magic build. Because I tried to play as, like, that one class where you have, like, the little daggers, and then you also have, like, a bow. Which was fine at first, but it kind of got a little dull in Dragon's Dogma 1. And I also learned you can't make funny characters, and I was always heavy half the time. Eesh. I thought it'd be like Skyrim, where it's like you can make a funny character, but apparently that's not the case. He was an archer, and he would one-shot an enemy group. You haven't seen. Wow. Just get random EXP. Damn. That does sound hella broken. Jeez. That's the first time I've heard of an archer do that before, too. Oh, there's the explosive I was looking for. Let's see if they're nearby. So I could just get that and yeet at the ice. Damn, this game is easy to get lost in. Holy shit. Oh, okay, there we are. And I have the right magic ability. I'm just gonna try my best and walk slowly towards it. Just for like a more accurate shot. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good. I'm glad the mana gauge doesn't drain as quick. Because that would suck. It's like if you're using this, you had to... Wait, you know what I mean. Because it would just low-key kind of suck. There we go. Every time we have to go back up there for the rest, there's gotta be some nearby. Unless we had a fire spell, which we don't. This would be such an easier task. The most loyal and broken companion you ever had. Oh, definitely. Right place, right time. Yeah. Best companion ever. Damn, you can't run with this. I mean, at least it's like not that far of a travel, so it could have been worse. Let's see if there's any up here. Because I'm not going back. Oh. Okay. I was like, did that character just fall to their death? That would have been funny. Damn, I guess I can't carry anymore. Oh, at least I got more tonic. Really? Take fall damage from that? Fuck's sakes. Like, I wasn't even... Oh. Oh, there's some over here. I hope this actually leads to something, because it's like... This isn't just like something that's just the side stuff. Like, I just don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time with doing this. Wait, what'd that do? Up we go. What do we get? Maybe it's just for us to climb up, which... Okay, we're climbing. Oh. Let's try going up this way. That way we at least have more stamina too. Instead of wasting it. Okay. I thought maybe it'd be like a fast travel tower, but I guess not. Let's just head towards... Let's see, that's not it. So, we're just basically... I guess it's something we can do at another point. Because I feel like they probably just ideally want you to do, like, a fire spell for that. Unless, of course, you just do, like, the out-of-the-box type thinking. The freedom. Oh, fuck. You are good as dead. There we go. Beller's Arch. Wait, where's that? Where'd that canine go? Oh, there he is. Wait, there's pairing in this game? Ooh. Okay, I can get behind that. Me likey. I just thought you had to just block everything. Okay, now we're gonna just put up the icy wall just to fuck with this guy.
This must be Hydra's Lake.
But lakes are still. Why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
combat definitely got more engaging then. Alright. What the hell are you? Must be a different kind of art. It's just like a recolor of the Archer one. Unless there's like some kind of difference. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Oh my god. That's a very interesting shape. What was it? What the hell? Ooh. Oh good. I was like, when are we gonna get more of those vials? Which we were starting to run out.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out.
I got things to do. See you later. Alright,
Good to know with
Dauntless.
kinetic magic.
Best of luck, my dude. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I shall talk to you later, my friend.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Taza.
And he's gone.
Okay, so collapsed mine. You gotta look for something over there. Alright, let's head over there. Oh my god, there we go. Give me tonic. And let's see. Oh, we're at the collapsed mine. This must be
I was right.
the boss.
It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
Come on, give me another tonic. I need another tonic just to survive. Come on. Give me another one. I hope there's some point you can upgrade, like, how many tonics you can carry. Because you could do that in Phoenix, right? Immortals Fenyx Rising. Or just like any action RPG, really. Okay, scaling is an option. I don't think it's kind of annoying, like, jumping takes out some stamina, but I think that's fine.
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the Wisp working.
The wisp?
Watcher's Wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
Oh, I think I see it on the map. Let's see. Is it that one? Just wish he would stand still. Well, punk ass bitch. There we go. Consume the potion. There we go. Oh damn, those dogs. Yeah, come on. Yes! Burn! There we go. Hmm. Hmm. We gotta head this way. Just making sure this is a safe way to go. Oh. Where is the wisp? I guess we just gotta go this way. Doom, doom, doom. See, that dragon has some friends. Come on. There we go. There's another one nearby. Oh, there he is. Gotta be some options around here. Or just go this way. Which just leads us back to this. Probably was to just say screw and go for the ice. I'm starting to run like out of patience. Especially when it comes to, like, the placement of those bombs. Because they feel very far in between. Okay, there's one. Okay, let's get moving. Okay, it's like, that would be fine with, like, some dialogue, because I feel like that's nice in between when it comes, like, you have the combat a bit, then you have, like, the story aspect. Yeah, let's toss this over here. I'll probably throw it in the middle. That way it's nice and evenly spread out. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck the shortcut is. Unless you really need, like, a fire spell for this part. Okay, it really looks like you do need a fire spell. Yeah, I can't climb up there. Can't believe we look up for something simple like this. Let's see. I'm just gonna mute it for this, and then let's see. Hmm. Oh, okay. There was. Okay, I was just being a derp. There was something over there then. It's always the case sometimes. I'm just a derp. I overthink simple things.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Okay, there we go.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
Skies, what are we waiting for? I want to be the first one to travel through a gate.
It will be a defining moment of your career.
So, how do we repair a loom gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the loom gates as a source of power.
Oh, I had a suspicion. Let me take care of that real quick. I had a feeling that person was just an artist. Figure it's like, exclamation point Discord. And say it's not. I was just like, I had my suspicions.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, 7 Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart.
And oh my gosh, you're one of them took care of it. Like, that's fun.
In notes dated before the Surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
One more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the Loongate's platform so that we've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
Ooh, I dig the styles. Max Magic. Should we go with the red cotton? That looks like a nice style. See, we're just gonna talk.
Zola, this plan to repurpose Carapace to fix the Loongate's conduit? Pure elegance.
Zel's idea. I only helped him with the design.
You did more than help. You practically finished it.
What is this? Competition of humility? You're both brilliant, just like this design.
I can agree with that.
I suppose.
Okay, we go for here.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who...
Lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver Band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have, and frankly, I was a jerk about it.
Oh, jeez. Poor Yashi.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just...
I'd love that.
How are you feeling now that we're starting to get settled?
If this is settled, I'd hate to see us scrambling. I have a hard time letting my guard down when there are so many unknowns. We're still missing supplies and our campsite isn't half what it should be. Can't see myself relaxing and smelling the roses anytime soon.
The role of point seemed really serious to you. Can I ask why that is?
Because it is serious. If you screw up, we all die.
That seems... extreme.
Think of it this way. Let's say we're low on food in the desert. If you scout 3 leagues in the wrong direction, we're all 3 leagues further away from food we need to survive.
Right. I guess I see what you mean. Still sounds like an extenuating circumstance, though.
And being the first to enter the Enclave in almost half a century isn't an extenuating circumstance.
Point taken, I suppose. You know, when talking to Lane, they mentioned that you actually trained to become point yourself. I was wondering if that had something to do with why we weren't getting along.
Oh, no. Being point just wasn't for me. That's all.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it. These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed, Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Kaz, don't be shy. If it's shelves you want, it's shells you'll get. We'll organize the crap out of this place in no time.
No, I don't need them. I mean, it would be nice, but I'm fine.
She want them shelves, damn it. Give her
Come
the
on.
shelves.
Say it with me. I deserve new shelves.
No.
Yeah, I thought that was a stretch too. Don't worry, we'll make some improvements around here.
Thanks, Bren. Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. Oh, that reminds me, we'll need the... What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
I ship those two together.
Just try to remember, it's not the end of the world if you take a break. Someone will step in to help lighten your load.
It doesn't always feel like the others realise how much needs to get done.
Then tell them. Like how you told me we needed supplies. I stepped in to help, didn't I?
You did. I see your point.
The others will do the same.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but...
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
Can you also reforge armor? Improve my bow?
Sure can. Weapons or armor, we can rework them with different materials as you prefer.
What's the key difference between reforging my gear and just making something new?
If you want gear that does something fundamentally different, make something new. For instance, there are fabrics, metals, leathers, and so on that are highly resistant to heat. A suit of armor made of a combination of those would have been incredible against the Drake you faced in the Veil's shadow. If you don't need something additional, and just want to improve what you already have, that's when you reforge. Keeps the clutter down in the caravan.
What should I expect from a reforged sword?
It depends on the materials we use. Some hold edge better, making your swipes that much more. Others make your gear lighter. Or, for something like armor, change the way it handles.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can...
That's the spirit. Oh. There we go.
There you go. Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me.
Zed died. Be right back.
At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible to work with whatever we've got in the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
Don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Vale.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Era's breath. Was Aaron running from Maid of Turdville? He sounds like the worst.
Yeah. I always knew he wasn't a great point. But traveling with you guys is making me realize how bad he actually was.
Yeah, you deserve a break. Ideally, one that involves a nap on blankets instead of dirt. I'll leave you to get settled.
Alright, let's travel again. Uh-huh. Alright. Grab. Bubble. Got the rough leather, which we got plenty of. Alright, let's go. I'm surprised there's no, like, shortcut to that. Oh, well. Gives more reason to explore. And also, do you seem more aggressive at night? Or is that just me? Let's go up this way. It's also probably bring us to the Ark much quicker. I can't lift that. Oh well. Oh, I got steel though. At least with that, get something out of it. Notice there's two of them. Where are you at? I mean, at least, like, it's a nice way to, like, get them stunned for a moment. Alright, there we go. We got some iron. Now the games are open a bit more, I'm actually quite enjoying it a lot more. I'd say it's a little bit slow. But hey, that's fine. It's like, it's a nice introduction. It's not something that overstays its welcome. I guess it depends on the person, though. Because it's like, I just wanted to, like, get to the actual gameplay. Actually, I'd also want to learn more about the story. That's the thing. It's not like the entire time I'm like, oh, I just want to play it for the gameplay. It's like, it seems like it has an interesting premise and world to it, so it's like, at least it's keeping me interested. Aside from like the gameplay, which is pretty fun. I guess the game will truly open up more once you get more spells and such, because I definitely see the monster hunter aspect to it. And the crafting system is really unique too. Gotta say, for first new title of 2025, not too bad. Well, there was Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which I like, but that's a remaster. It's not a new game. Unless it's like your first time playing the game.
You're coming up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
Oh no. It's awake.
What's happening?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles. Holding the armor in place.
Oh no.
are holding the armor in. That's it! Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got. Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on.
Come on. Ooh, there we go. Oh well. Okay, you can do while you're climbing as well. Good. Oh, was that out of stamina? Let's see. Looks like it's part of his chest we can go up on. There we go.
You are unstoppable, Brent. I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Archon strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement.
Let's see. Type of stuff we typically see we can get rid of.
And considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle bring.
Opportunist mask. Alright, let's head towards that shortcut. Up, Archer. It also feels really good to control. There we go.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. Once you clear the debris on the Loom Gates platform in Glintwood Hollow, we should be ready.
That's next on the list.
After that, you can tell Arya we've got what we need to fix the gate.
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, we don't have the yell. We can at least upgrade this.
Fit for a point.
Alright. Let's see. So for this, I just would need another 5 to craft. Oh, good. Oh, you can upgrade. It's Snaring Blast. Generate a vortex of raw kinetic energy that draws foes and objects alike into the attractive circle. Pairs well with other abilities and attacks as it gathers foes closer together. So it'd be good for like the bow and arrow them. Alright, clear the rubble at the Limb Gate and Feller's Arch. You can pet him! Yay. Jeez, that's a lot. Crap. Hey, more of a reason to go out and survey the area, right? That could be stuff I could do off stream, too. Glintwood Hollow.
Two wonders of enchanting, an arc and loom gates. And they don't work.
Did you?
Did I what?
Smell the loom gate.
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage.
Amazing.
Oh, yes.
And if not,
Then it is time.
The Warrior's wing with us.
Where is it? Where's the rebel? In Feller's Arch. Oh, okay. Feller's Arch. Okay, there's Feller's Arch. If I run into any enemies, I'll experiment with that. I kind of wish you could slide down. It seemed like that kind of game, they'll have that type of physics. Oh, almost jumped. Oh, I know not to get near that. Hey. Let's see. We're almost there. Monster Hunter. Go, consume the potion. Let's have it. Let's move on. Oh, there we go. He dead. Yeah. I think once we finish the Loom Gate thing, we'll call it there as well. So I think we've been going like for like 3 hours. So. Oh shit. my god, there we go. Your freeze. You bitch. Dead. I'm gonna kill this thing. Okay, I wonder if I could also combine it with this. Okay, so freeze enemy first, and then use it. Hmm. There we go, that makes good use of both spells. Genius. There we go. We're almost there. Damn it. I didn't have any more vials. Let's see, what's more important? I think that this actually would be more. Bloomgate and Colors Arch. Alright. Just gonna head towards it. I think any of the enemies we killed are respawning, so that's good. Same goes for like any of those potions we had too. Yeesh. They're playing plenty anyway. See, right there. Vitality time. Damn it. Give me the thing I actually need. I don't think that's the things we even need, so we're just gonna move on. Oh, it's you little fuckers again. Let's see. If I can just get my hands on some vitality, that would be nice. Hey buddy, remember me? I'm back for round 2. Let's see, I'm trying to see where the rubble is. It's like, do they mean right there? Oh. Going down there. Let's see. Oh. Wish we don't take that much fall damage. There we go. Oh, maybe this is it. Hey.
A set of schematics. Tarmakind smithing? Maybe Sola would know.
So we're here. Okay, this is what they mean.
Alright. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loop gate.
That was a waste.
All done.
Nice work, Bryn. We should have enough space to work on fixing that pipe now.
Excellent. There we go. I don't got time to deal with this shit. You lizard thing, die. There we go. Day 2, afternoon. Let's talk to you.
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the debris at the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest while the band heads into the hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this, and you need the break.
Alright, if you say so.
Let's rest at the Can you not just do that while there? Okay. There we go.
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
Wait, I just want to talk. That was incredible.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not. I mean, we just got lucky it held.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes, I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Hey, even asleep, I am a pretty fearsome presence. Seriously, though. We just burst through their veil, defeated their massive arc, and powered up their lost enchantments. Wouldn't you be scared of us if you were an Enclave weaver?
That's actually not a bad point.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry.
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the Hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredge's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two. We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other Loom Gates to this one from now on.
Alrighty, dope. This will be a good stopping point for today. We'll continue this next Wednesday. Hey, Snap. Sorry about that. Wait, how long ago was that? Sorry. I was just deep in the game now. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, I was just focused. So I just wanted to get to that part and get done. But how you doing, Snap, if you're still here? Sorry about that. I was just like getting fed up with those freaking dragon creatures. I was just like trying my best to find it. Well, I think the more annoying thing was the archers. That was more annoying, but how you doing, Snap? Hope you're doing well. Never leave. Yeah, you gave him a hug as well. It's fine if you wanted to leave. It's all good. But yeah, sorry about that. I was just like trying my best to just like get that part done for today. Wait, so can he actually monkey ball? I got ideas then. Alright, we'll resume this on Wednesday, tomorrow, Indiana Jones time, as we continue our adventure in that game. Before we go, would like thanks to be able to tune to the stream today. If you're just lurking, much appreciated. Now he's on. Well, we go say hi. Or actually, somebody's doing Lego. Let's go say hi. They're usually a Monster Hunter stuff. This is cool. Let's go say hi to Lego stuff. Yeah. We're gonna say hi to Sugar Fox. She's a cool person. So Go check her out if you haven't. Would recommend. Yeah, you might want to participate in the raid. There you go. Here's the raid message. Also for subs. There you go. Sub raid. There we go. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, and I shall talk to you guys later. And if you guys want to check the game out, it's on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. It's also on Game Pass if you want to check it out. You don't want to spend money, but you know, I'm enjoying it. I might actually get it. So, I'll see you then. Hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.